Hey guys, welcome to Guitar Series 7. I'm reviewing this, which is the Spin Master Shazam. So really cool, really blessed with this update. Now this one is actually really neat. I picked up Shazam when he came out in the first wave, but this is the glow-in-the-dark chase version. And that one was really hard to find. I never found it when it first came out, but I did find it now, and it looks great. And packaging there, we have the standard stuff on the back, and it is really hard to tell. The only way I was able to really tell, because it looks a lot like the other one, is the paint is very light on the chest. And but yeah, so just want to look at it in box again. But here we have the card, and I really wish we had gotten that version of Wonder Woman. They did do a gold version of Wonder Woman, but it was like all gold was kind of stupid. But yeah, now for accessories, let's get these real quickly. And our first accessory is a crushed steel pipe. That's pretty cool. I always like accessories like this, they're pretty neat. And I like they get free accessories to Spin Master. I always mention that. And then you get the lightning bolt, which is pretty good. And you can put that in his hand. I'll show him holding these later, but I always like the lightning bolts too. And those work well with the speedster figures too. They look like running effects. And then lastly, we get Billy Batson. Now this is really cool. The Billy Batson I got on my first Shazam was all gold, so this one's kind of like a translucent green. Kind of looks like lightning almost. And then here's the back of the card, and you can kind of see where it kind of looks like he's lined up a little bit. But yeah, the details on the suit are pretty good. I always like the space for Shazam. I will say too, one thing I forgot to mention, nowhere in the box does it mention he's glow in the dark. So again, like you could actually buy this and you never realize that. I love the lightning bolts that are molded into his wrist and his belt. I think that's really cool. But there we have the lightning bolt on his chest, and let's see real quickly. So I have the light turned off, and as you can see, it actually lights up pretty well. Surprisingly, like with the lights on it, it is pretty bright. And I like too how it reverts to normal too, so it does kind of look like white, like it's not green all the time. Here's with all the lights out, and man, it looks so cool. Like, I mean, this is really neat. And to me, this is an awesome variant. Like, we see variants like, sometimes like Silver Superman or Metal Gold Wonder Woman, that's kind of stupid. But this is something that actually makes sense. This is something he would actually wear. His wash is a little bit shinier too. He's also got lines on the back and the peg hole there, which is pretty neat, but the wash is a little bit shinier on the colors. Here's him holding the steel pipe, the lightning bolt kind of lighting up, and then also with the Billy Batson. And then here I turn my light on so you can kind of see a little bit better. But yeah, I like these accessories. I like you get free accessories of these figures. I've always mentioned that. I think it's pretty cool, especially in a world where we often don't get accessories. In terms of articulation, you have a 360 at the head, 360 at the arms, swing out the shoulder, bendability there, and 360. The legs kick forwards, backwards, and outwards. You got a 360 at the thigh. You have single jointed knees, which also rotate 360. So in terms of articulation, it's pretty good. I think for a 4-inch figure, I think that's really good amount of articulation. Here's a comparison with the classic Billy Batson, the one that came out, or classic Shazam, Captain Marvel, whatever, that came out in the first wave. As you can see, they look very similar. Again, the colors on this one are a little bit darker and shinier, but they are really hard to tell, especially when they're beside each other. And yeah, but they look good. The one over here, that's the original, and then over here's the glow and dark one, just to make that clear. But yeah, I like them. I think they look great beside each other, and again, I think this is a fun variant. And then here's a comparison with the Superman from this wave, and then here's a comparison with John Stewart and Rebirth Batman. So overall, I really like this. I think it's a fun variant, and thank you for watching. Please rate, like, and subscribe.